Welcome back to World of Warships with your host, XBradTC. And today we are following Yaminohasha in the mighty Tier 4 American cruiser, the Phoenix. As you may know, the Phoenix never actually existed. It was a paper design that was not put into production. The Tier 5 Omaha class, however, was. And Yami has found his first prey of the day. A little Itziaslav up there, and he has picked him off. And you guys know that one of my favorite things to do in warships is just delete cruisers. And among those, I love one-shotting Phoenixes. I do it all the time. Yami does not want to get one-shotted here. He had as many as 5 ships targeting him, which is why he very wisely chose to use the cover of the island to keep him from getting shot. And he is not going to be decisively engaging here anytime soon. Yes, he's targeted, he's maneuvering to try and get back, he's detected. And Yami's going to take some damage here, but he is always going to be looking to minimize taking damage in this battle while trying to keep a good level of fire on the enemy. One of the things I was a little surprised, while he's engaging enemy cruisers, and this spread of torps is more of a area denial shot, I think, is while he's engaging cruisers, he continues to use HE. I personally, I tend to switch over to AP when I'm engaging cruisers. Tend to get pretty good Citadel hits. AP damage on a Phoenix is really good. But on the other hand, I'm not nearly as good a cruiser driver as Yami, so I will defer to his judgment. And plus, with HE, you get the added benefit of if you do start fires, you keep just building up damage that way. You'll notice friendly battleship came charging into A with him. That's going to go poorly for the battleship. He gets a little too far out in front of himself. Yami is still using, there we go, first blood, still using the island as cover, trying to minimize his engagement. Only wants to be engaging one enemy ship at a time. And take a look, the friendly Miyogi there is just taking a real pounding. He's lost over half his health in the last minute. Backing up just enough to get a shot at the Phoenix, or maybe see who else we can shoot at. No, better not launch torps. No telling what the battleship driver is going to do. Maybe we can set this enemy battleship on fire. What's that? Yeah, another Miyogi. And even though the friendly Miyogi is well angled, he is getting penetrated through the bows, so he is not going to be around much longer. Trying to start a fire. Come on. Come on. Quick look, see what the rest of the battle looks like. Doesn't want to be decisively engaged with anybody. Finds a Wyoming he can shoot at with relative impunity. And he's got a fire burning somewhere. He keeps racking up the points. Must be on this Miyogi. The Miyogi has defeated the friendly battleship here in A, and it's time to bug out. Fortunately, enemy Miyogi is firing HE at him, which, while it's doing damage, isn't going to cripple him. And enemy Miyogi went down. Somebody else got him. Pesky Clemson coming at Yami. Chasing a cruiser and a Clemson is suboptimal. Unfortunately, the friendly carrier comes out of nowhere. So while Yami's able to pick off the Clemson in good time, the Clemson was also able to launch his torpedoes at the friendly carrier. Now, I guess the friendly carrier was trying to get anti-aircraft fire support, but, you know, that was just dumb. Still, Yami's team is doing well. Only lost 2 ships. They've killed, well, 3 ships. They've killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy ships. And if the enemy battleship is just going to sit there and let Yami shoot at him, well, Yami's just going to shoot at him. Here comes the pain. And clean miss. That's terrible gunnery. In the meantime, he started a fire. More rounds out. He's detected by air. I probably would have tried to scoot up into that smoke screen a little bit. Still, this guy's almost dead. And come on, come on, come on, come on. 40 points. You can do that. Come on. There we go. A second kill. Or correction, that's his third kill. He's detected, somebody's focusing in on him, but he's going to maneuver to 1, capture A, and 2, try and get behind the cover of these islands. No longer detected, that's always nice. 22 seconds till he caps. There's the enemy Phoenix, that's who's been shooting at him just now. Enemy Phoenix almost full health. Looks like a friendly battleship behind him is going to take a poke at the Phoenix. And now that he's down to just one enemy ship to focus on. Oh, there's another one. Enemy Congo. Might as well try and set him on fire while we have guns pointed that way. And the Phoenix is closer, so we'll go ahead and engage him. Yami is scooting from island to island to mask his ship from being hit. A little tactical beaching there. We've got the capture point. We've got the assistant in capture. It's going to back down a little bit to clear the island so we can start shooting at the Phoenix again. Phoenix is a fun little ship, but at long range, man, the time of flight of the shells makes it really hard to do very well. Tends to like to fight a little bit better at closer ranges. And the enemy Phoenix driver is doing a good job of chasing splashes, if you will. Such a long-range target, it's maneuvering quickly. It's going to be hard to do a lot of damage to him. The good news is he's not taking a lot of damage in return. Just kind of hoping for a lucky hit. In the meantime, yeah. You know, it's a crapshoot at these ranges whether or not you'll land any shots. However, if you've got an enemy Congo that's backing down or sitting stationary, might as well start lobbing some shells at him. And the beautiful thing here is he's masked. The Congo can't return fire at him. Phoenix feels a little froggy, takes a shot at Yami. Yami's going to remind him that that's not always a good idea. With the Congo moving, it's time to maneuver back around behind this island so that the Congo does not get a free shot at him. The Phoenix is at extreme range. Might as well lob some shells at the Congo. And I'll tell you, he's sitting here on 35,000 damage. That's one thing. Even with the high rate of fire, the Phoenix, it takes a long time to do a lot of damage. And you're going to see him do a lot of damage. But when you're shooting at battleships, you pretty much have to go with burn them to death. That's the way to do it. would take all year to do damage just by shell fire. Alright, come across one enemy carrier. Gonna try and focus on him, and notice while he's maneuvering to engage the carrier, rather fortuitously, he's keeping a very close eye on the Congo. The Congo's not doing much. He's making sure he's not getting into a vulnerable position here. Trying to set the carrier on fire, trying to shut down its flight deck. He does set it on fire. The Congo is moving, and he is going to go around the island. And I am not sure why the carrier has not extinguished his fire. I think he's got the commander skill that lets him operate while his flight deck's burning. Looking at maybe getting a torpedo shot into the Congo while trying to stay masked. Congo's in deep trouble. Try to sneak a couple of rounds over there, but no. Only gets one over there. Doesn't matter, the Congo's going to be down here in a minute. In the meantime, let's get back to setting fires on the carrier. Chipping away at him. Fire's finally out. How long will it take Yami to start another one? Well, he's getting some terrible RNG. Fine. Get the fire started. And even as his shells are doing damage, it's the fire that's killing the carrier. That's 4. Nicely done. And, rather fortuitously, just happens to have the other enemy carrier fall into his lap. And the Bogue is not going to get away. Bogue is terribly slow. Quick look, decides to come hard right. Quickest way to get towards the Bogue rather than going around the island. Also, wants to make sure he doesn't accidentally expose himself to any enemy fire. His team has done very well. Have eliminated all but this carrier, a cruiser, and a destroyer. And I do believe the cruiser is the Phoenix that they were shooting at earlier. Not quite sure. Still, might as well close in, keep shooting, and do the damage here. There we go. Citadel and Confederate. Well done, Yami. He's aiming right there. He's trying to get another Citadel. And finally, kept waiting for this, kept waiting for this, kept waiting for this. He finally pops the torch. Torpedoes on, and another Citadel. The torpedoes on the Phoenix aren't great, but still, I mean, it's a carrier. Can't really miss. Surprisingly, took another salvo to kill him with high caliber, and wait for it. Only enemy ship left is the enemy destroyer, and we know he's over there by that smoke screen because we don't have any ships capable of laying smoke. So Will is going to hightail it over there. In the meantime, the Bogue had managed to get one dive bomber group off before he went down. Did manage to score significant damage on Yami. Still, the question here is, are they going to be all kill no cap, or are they going to win on points? Yami's team, prime rule here is don't die. And Yami has a very good idea of where the enemy destroyer is. And I'll let you in on a surprise, it's that Ityaslav he hit with his opening salvo way at the beginning of the game. Okay, come on, he's primed, he's ready, this guy can't hide forever, everybody's closing in on him. Yami's detected, so he's got to be close. There he is. And Ityaslav is just starting to maneuver, and nope. Will ends the match with an easy kill. 113,000 damage, 168 gun hits, 1 torpedo hit, 2 planes killed, 5 incaps, 6 kills, 9 fires, 1 flooding. Confederate, Kraken, First Blood, and High Caliber for 231,000 credits and 2,800 XP. 1867 base XP, not surprisingly, top of the team, and a wonderful demonstration of the use of the islands and terrain to mask a cruiser from enemy fire, minimize your damage. And he did real damage across most of these ships. 35,000 to the Vogue, 30,000 to the Hosho, 7,800 to the Kuma, 3,700 to the Isuzuchi, 3,100 to the Clemson, and yeah, there was only 1,500 left on that Ityaslav. 223,000 credits, 2,800 XP. Oh, again, just a clinic on how to drive a low-tier cruiser. Well done, Yami. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you again soon.